Robert Scheinfeld here, and I'd like to give you a warm welcome to this website. I'm thrilled that you found your way here, however you found your way here. I want to give you a couple of quick introductory remarks, and then I'm going to begin the process of introducing you to what I call a spiritual teaching for modern times, and to give you the opportunity to go as deeply into those teachings as you may feel moved to. So the first thing I want to share with you is this character, Robert, is something of a techie, something of a geek, you might say, depending on which of those words you more resonate with. I just love using technology and playing with toys and electronic toys and software and tools, creating multimedia presentations, using technology to communicate and to teach and to share and to inspire. And so in this short little video, and in the other videos and other things that are part of this website, you're going to see a lot of technology being used. So don't be surprised and understand that that's where it's coming from. It's one of the things that is most fun for me to do, period, as well as when playing the role of teacher or coach. Now, this video is very short, and it's just designed, as you'll see, to give you the opportunity to dip your toe in the water of the teachings that are available here. And then what I'm going to invite you to do is look to the top of the website where you will see a tab that says Teachings. And on that page, on that Teachings page, you'll find a series of additional videos that will be longer and that will take you deeper and deeper and deeper into the teachings themselves, as well as the various options to go more deeply into them. So what I invite you to do is watch the rest of this video. If you have not already read the other things that are on this main page of the website, I invite you to read those because they're very short, they're very direct, they're very to the point, but the messaging is very important. And then after you've watched this video and read all of the text that's on this main page, I then invite you again to click on the Teachings tab up above. Go to that next Teachings page and continue your journey into a spiritual teaching for modern times. Okay, I want to share a metaphor here with you in terms of how you will experience being exposed to the teachings on this site. The metaphor is of swimming. And this can happen in a pool, it can happen in an ocean, whatever. There are some people who will start out and they'll dip their toe in the water. And then they'll move a little bit more deeply into the water, maybe up to their ankles or knees, and then wade in a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more and then dive in. Now certainly some people just dive right in, and you may be one of those. But I'm using this metaphor because that's how things are going to work on this site. On this page that you're on right now, through this video, and through the text messages that are on this page as well, you can dip your toe in the water. And then by continuing onto the page that's called Teachings, you can then wade in a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and I've designed the site to expose you in that way. And then whenever you're ready to dive in, if you are, you can. So that's the way the information flow has been designed on this site. Most seekers of truth, with a capital T, just to use that label, end up being what I call collectors of ideas, concepts, and sometimes experiences. But nothing ends up really changing for them. Most spiritual paths, as a result, ultimately become dead ends, which this image here humorously points to in a very visual way. This image, which is taken from the header of the website, is pointing to the fact that what is available through the teachings and the options on this website is the opportunity for a portal to be opened, a gateway to be opened for you into a radically different experience. Not the collecting, not the seeking forever but never finding, but into a direct knowing and experience of the truth And so you will be seeing this portal image a lot on this website because it's a very, very powerful image of what's available here. So if I were you at this point, the kinds of questions that would be swirling around in my mind would be something like, well, why is it that so many of these seekings, these journeys, these spiritual journeys end up just being collecting ideas and concepts and sometimes experiences, cool experiences? Why is it that so many of the paths, whether we call them personal development or spiritual development or whatever you want to call it, end up being dead ends? And what about this portal you're talking about, Robert? How does it open? How do I get access to it? How do I leap through it? All this kind of stuff that you just kind of teased me about, in a sense, sketched out in a very simple way. All of those questions and more will be answered on the teachings page. So I invite you once again, if you haven't already read all the other things on this page, to just quickly scan everything that's on this main page. It'll just take you a minute or two. And then go up above, click on the Teachings tab, where the additional videos will take you much more deeper into a spiritual teaching for modern times. And by the way, to close this particular video, just look down to the lower right corner and you'll see an X. And if you click on that X, it'll close and collapse the video back down and you'll see the main page. Bye-bye for now. I'll see you soon in a different form.